today's show is for fashion lovers, and I am one of them. And if you missed Cosmic Blend at New York Fashion Week's hiTechMODA, you missed a show that was nothing short of celestial masterpiece. And the brilliant Felix Bendish brought the magic of the northern lights to the runway, blending bold colors, futuristic accessories, and dramatic silhouettes into a spectacle that left everyone in awe. I'm Pia, and we have got the man of the hour with us today, that is Felix. Felix, welcome.
Namaste.
Your show was absolutely stunning.
Thank you so much.
So tell me, how are you feeling after such an electrifying debut at New York Fashion Week?
Relieved because a lot of ideas were celebrated on the ramp, and we are in the year of the Northern Lights. This is the best year for the Northern Lights, so I thought, why not come up with an idea? So the collection started off with this beautiful psychedelic colors, which then moved into black and white, and then it went back to the Northern Lights.
Wow.
So there was a lot of synergy of harmony and, colors, and, the show was beautiful, yeah.
So, Felix, talking to you, looking at your work,
Yeah.
I just want to know, before coming to New York Fashion Week, where were you?
So after I got through my movies, I was selected by Fashion Design Council of India. That's FDCI, which is the biggest platform in the country.
Wow.
It is in sync with Lakme Fashion Week now. So I do a lot of my shows there, back home. And I do trade fairs in Paris, Premier Vision. And last season I did at London Fashion Week at Fashion Scout. So these are the platforms that I work, because that's where it gives you a global recognition, and you can take your work from there.
But is it from your childhood days only, you were interested in,
Yes.
hey, this is what I want to do. I don't want to do anything else. This is
So my name is Felix Bendish, is a very different name. So my teacher, my French teacher, acknowledged that. He said, why did you become, it's a very designer name. And that got me going, okay, it sounds good. So, let's take fashion as a career. But apart from that, my grand-uncle was a costume design for the movie Mughal-e-Azam.
Wow.
So I think I must have got it from him. The creative.
Tell us a little bit more about that Mughal-e-Azam, and I'm sure you probably know the story.
It is the epic movie of the Indian cinema. And by then, that time, this is not called... They were known as tailors, not costume designers. But my uncle, my grand-uncle, he had designed the entire costumes.
Wow, that is really... And now I can put all this two and two together, where you got all this.
I think I'm just blessed. So things are working my way. Yeah.
Absolutely. So tell me, what was it like, the New York Fashion Week, debut, when you saw everybody on the runway and, wearing your designs.
That's right.
How did you feel about it?
Was a bit nervous earlier, but then, once the models started wearing and celebrating and putting the headpieces and the clothes together, the whole ensemble coming together, I think it was fun. It was nice. Nice to see your collection on such a big world stage, and that's New York Fashion Week. So it was fun. Yeah.
So I'm sure it definitely was fun. And how was the reaction from the audience? I want to know, to Cosmic
So there's a saying,
Blends.
if the cameras go up, that means the people are very inquisitive to see the next garment and the next garment. So I think I did see that the cameras did go up, the mobiles did go up. So it was okay, I think they have liked it.
So of course, as you said, the collection was inspired by the Northern Lights. And do you feel like you really captured the cosmic magic on stage?
Yes, I did, because my forte lies in embroideries, and whatever we embroidered was in digital printing. So you have the beautiful Northern Light colors into embroideries, and it's very commercial. The jackets are commercial. You could wear it, anyone could wear it. The idea is to celebrate fashion when you wear the stuff.
Absolutely.
So that's important for me to, people should enjoy wearing the product.
Absolutely. Were there any instant hits? People were oh, this is done.
My finale was interesting, because it was on the concept where a male and a female came together. So it was a yin and yang concept, celebrating harmony and love together. So that was the thing that I really enjoyed the most.
Wonderful. So I know we were talking earlier and you were telling me about that, you have worked in Bollywood movies,
That's right.
especially designed,
Yes.
clothes and stuff like. So tell us a little bit more about
So
that.
after graduation in fashion, I was very lucky to get a break in Bollywood movies. So I've done 4 Bollywood movies as a costume designer. And I love character designing. It's fun, you could do so much. Every character has its own styling and own colors and own, of course, you have to keep the script in mind. So that's what I enjoyed. I've done 4 Bollywood and it's been pretty good.
And is it something different, when you do it for those celebrities, you are designing something,
Yes.
and then for regular people?
Yeah, of course, because the director, we have to work on the director's point of view. And if it's a client, I have to work on the client's point of view, keeping my take in mind, my own design sensibility in mind. So as long as the design is good and the comfort level is good, the product becomes good on its own. Yeah.
And Sushmita Sen.
That's right.
I am very,
she's brilliant.
I just
Yeah.
love her acting and as a person also.
Yeah.
I know you have designed for her
Yes.
too.
Yes.
So was it something special you did for her, or was
Her
it just
aura is something
amazing?
Yeah.
It
It just calms you down and she will tell you, do this, do that in the right way. And she's very kind. It was
Really?
fun. Yeah.
I have seen her movies and
Yeah.
I have seen her in person also. But yes, that is through my job.
Yeah.
But nothing I'm sure you probably
Yes,
have
yeah.
seen her at a closer level
Yeah.
than I have.
I think she's amazing. She is Miss Universe, finally. So yeah, it's amazing.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So tell me, where can we find these pieces?
So I have my website, felixbendish.com, and then Mr. Raj will be representing me in the US now. So we will be doing a lot of shows in the near future. So hopefully, things click and we are here for the US market opened. So Mr. Raj will be there to take me through the US. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, I have to tell all my viewers that this is the first time Felix is
Yes.
here in this country, in US. He has been to everywhere in the globe, but
Yes.
here he is here for the first time. And so I know you
Yes,
have
looking
been,
forward. Yeah.
you have been, especially New York, New Jersey area. You have been finding
I've
it
been living
very
in Times
cool.
Square and it's really nice. I've been walking in all the avenues just to get the buzz and the vibe. I think it's fantastic. Yeah.
So, since you have been walking in New York and you
Yeah.
said everywhere. So I know people in New York, you see, all of them have their own dressing sense.
They do. In fact, it's nice to take little tips from these people, and it just keeps you going in terms of thinking that a balance between creativity and commercial, it gives you a nice idea. Yeah.
So do you like the way people dress up in New York
Yeah,
City?
very stylish. But of course, it's very cold now. But even when I see the hoodies on, the jackets on, I think it makes a fashion statement. When they put all the ensembles together, it's nice.
So do you think when I visit India, I see people kind of try to imitate the Western style more than what I have seen 30 years back. So is it true that it's more, I feel in India people are more, they catch on to Western more than their own style?
As of now, India is a hot topic of the world in terms of fashion. Everything is coming from India when it comes to styling. We have a fantastic Indian designers representing all of the globe now. So India is very hot in terms of textiles and fashion. Yes, the new Gen Zs are jumping into the Western outfit, but when it comes to our festivals, they all go back to our Indian roots. And the Indian clothing is a must. With a little twist, of course, yeah. But
because when I go to India, I try to look for traditional Indian clothing because every day I end up wearing
Correct,
the
yeah.
Western clothes here, and that's what I want.
That's for the works, right? But if you have a function or a marriage, you still go back to your
Yes.
lehengas and saris, and I
Yes.
think it's fabulous, to celebrate our Indian outfits. Why not?
And especially nowadays, even the saris have
It's
different
becoming
kind
a
of
modern,
style,
and
very
it's a
modern.
bustier, and it's a beautiful drape. I think it's a little twist there. Yeah.
So tell me, if you have to show one style of yours, what would that be?
I would love to do a beautiful sari, like a drape sari, with my embroidery techniques. That I would love to drape and show my embroideries.
So what kind of embroidery do you do?
So for the collection that I just did, we had to dye the sequence 3 times to get that dual effect. The color changes when the model was walking. So the color was changing. So it was dyed 3 times to get that effect. So I like to experiment with my embroideries. Or not only with sequins and beads, but techniques.
So is it like embroidery is in style these days or something?
It's never gone out of fashion. And
It
all
was
the top
the case.
designers are doing Indian embroidery. Everything is from India today. When it comes to the top brands of the world, all the fashion houses are catering from India.
So what is next for Felix? I want to ask that question.
Next in mind is, we were just discussing, Mr. Raj and we were just discussing about an event that's happening on the 27th of April. So I'm looking forward now to jump into that and cater to the Indian segment who are based here. And let's see how things work out. Yeah.
So anything else like you want to talk to your fans, of course, and our ITV Gold viewers?
I like the word you use, fans. But yeah, why not?
I'm sure you do have a lot of followers. You do.
I don't know about that, but yeah, I'm respected for my work. So that's nice that you're acknowledged for a creative line and your accessories and your clothing.
Yeah, I think you're being too nice.
Thank you so much.
Too polite.
Thank you.
But I want to tell you guys that he is a very, very popular guy back in India, and his collection, it's amazing. You just have to take a look at it and you will fall in love with that.
Thank you.
So tell our viewers, like, once again, especially you have the collection here right now, where they can go and see it, and if they are interested, how can they order it and stuff like that.
So as of now, we are now getting hooked onto my website. That's felixbendish.com. So the collection will be on the website. And later, we will get the collection back to the US, and we'll start our bookings once I'm back on the 27th of April, hopefully.
Well, Felix, I want to thank you so much for
My pleasure. Yeah.
giving me this brooch. This is the Northern
That's
Lights.
right. That's the idea of the Northern Lights. Yeah.
Tell our viewers a little bit about it.
So where you can see, the center, it's got these beautiful shades of pinks and green that represents the Northern Lights. So I thought, why not make a brooch, and just one piece can, change the entire ensemble. So
I think so.
these are the beautiful vivid colors of the, of the collection that was given to the crowd. Yeah.
Wonderful. This is like really beautiful, and I feel like just looking at it constantly.
Yeah, and it's all hand embroidery, it's beautiful, yeah.
Very pretty, and I'm sure you have a lot of pieces like this.
I do.
All right.
A lot of growth was given to the press, to the people who have appreciated that, and they enjoyed it because it was so close to the collection, and they were mesmerized with the change of the color. That's what exactly I was talking about. I need to create something beautiful in embroidery.
Absolutely,
So, yeah.
and I think I'm going to wear this every time.
Thank you. Please enjoy it.
I will. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.